I think, for your future role. It's a governance issue, basically, and I don't think that you can directly play a role in it, but certainly through your colleagues, whom you know well, who are within government, you could help bring about a stronger role for the technocrats and the bureaucrats. Leadership has meant, without rules, regulations and procedures and an empowered bureaucracy and technocrats, you cannot rectify Karachi's situation. A mayor cannot do it unless he is subservient to these rules, regulations and procedures. Unfortunately, that has not happened. That is one question. Sorry. The other question, the writer has said it's a non-political question. He says that Karachi is a world-class mega city. He has asked about Pathans. How can you urbanize them? And whether the stereotyping that is taking place is acceptable. They will urbanize themselves if you have strong institutions. I don't think you need to urbanize them at all. They'll urbanize themselves. And not one type of stereotyping, but there are many types of stereotypings taking place. And I think they are all damaging the governance system of the city.
One question I'll take because I've been told that we're just out of time. Just in a minute. Just anybody. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Arusam, what is the impact of political governance, or for that matter, military governance, on the infrastructure and overall development of the city? A lot of people say that, well, it really depends on who's in the power. MQM, constituents say that if MQM is there, you see massive development. You see flyovers and development all over the place. Take out MQM and you've got nothing. And then, the other people say the same thing in their favor. What is your experience and what you have seen, how strongly correlated the political power is to the development of the city?
I think it is there is a very strong correlation between political power and the development that takes place. But unfortunately, political power that is not contained within some system of rules, regulations and procedures is self-defeating. It can invest, but it is corrupt. It can build projects, but it destroys institutions and leaves nothing behind. And this has happened in Karachi not once, but every time where there was unbridled political power, the same thing has happened. And so, what have we achieved through it? We've achieved infrastructure, badly constructed, not as part of a larger plan, but as where you see a problem, you say, यहाँ ये बना दो. कौन कहता है? प्रेसिडेंट कहता है पाकिस्तान का, जिसको कुछ नहीं पता करना कराची के बारे में, ना उस सड़क के बारे में, ना उस जगह के बारे में. So that has happened again and again, and we are suffering the result of that. Lot of wrong investments. Musharraf gave 90 billion rupees during his tenure to Karachi. It's a large sum of money. Karachi never received so much money in its entire history except in the 70s.
Thank you all. I'm sorry for the sake of time, we have to leave it there. And you will have another 10 minutes of Arif Hassan's time in the evening session too. We have asked him to talk about, other than infrastructure, anything about Karachi. It's in
Chief,
such a...
can I say in 30 seconds something? Chief, NED 68.
No, yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Time is up.
Yeah, time is up.
We're already running late.
Right.
We're already running late.
We are already running late, so.
We cannot do anything from USA and
Uh,
Pakistan.
Again,
Trust me.
oh.
Trust me. We all know we've been here in '69 and we went back to work in Pakistan, and then we are responsible for these big things. What he said, the architect, is correct. Corruption. In China and Iran, the corrupt people are hanged and shot dead. In Pakistan, they are members of the parliament. So think about that.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Great panel discussion. I'm going to hand it over to Zahir Sharaf now for the next piece. Again, a round of applause for Arif Hassan and our panelists.
Yeah, a round of applause for the panelists and the moderator, Abul. Thank you.
Round of applause, please. Loud.
Now, it had been a tradition that after this session, NEDians are supposed to step out and then they'll be called back in the form of procession. So, the guests are requested to remain seated. And for this, I would like to call a 1994 civil engineering graduate and a master's from Berkeley, presently residing in New Jersey. He is the secretary of NED International Alumni Network North America and the general secretary of the NED Alumni Association of Tri-State Area. Please welcome engineer Anas Hashmi. Thank you, Zahir Bhai, for the nice introduction. As Zahir Bhai mentioned, following the tradition we started in the last convention, now I will kindly request all NEDians present to please step out, and inshallah they will be called in a form of delegation representing the region. All other guests, please be seated to welcome these delegates. So all NEDians, please step out.
Canadians, please leave. He's a gentleman, so you're not listening to him.
Yeah, all NEDians, please step out, and inshallah you will be called in. All other guests, please be seated to welcome the delegates representing different states. Oh.